Good news, we are all still awake and ready for that extra hour of daylight tonight. Still hanging around are my friends and Hot Topics panel, Anne, Laeisha, and Suzie. Ladies, thanks for sticking around the whole show.
Thank you.
I have one bit of news thing I saw on the interwebs the other day that just really made me sad, and I wanted to share. Sad and a little mad. Sad and mad. U.S. News and World Report rated the top countries for women, and sadly, the U.S. came in 19 out of 30 of the developed nations. Okay, Scandinavian countries are at the top: Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark. The reason why: they've got better paying jobs, smaller wage gap between men and women, free childcare, and longer maternity leaves.
Wow.
How much? I mean, you think? I mean, we love our country, but then you think we are 19 out of 30.
We call
We're
ourselves
not
a
doing
superpower.
something right.
Right?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to Sweden or Norway.
Finland,
Yeah,
Denmark.
Finland.
Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark. Yeah, Denmark. Passport. I just got my passport too.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
I think we should go.
I'm in.
I think the maternity leave, to me, and the paternity leave, that's one of the hardest things to take. And this is also a country that we just were, mocking the Department of Transportation leader. I think that's Pete Buttigieg, for taking a paternity leave. And where are we in this country? I mean, it just really surprises me that we would go to those lengths. And I mean, that should be basic, that there should be a certain amount of time. And there's still women that don't have any maternity leave, or they go back after 2 or 3 weeks.
Because they're not paid for it.
Right.
I mean, I think I got, 4 weeks here, maybe 6.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
But it's not enough.
Certainly not.
And you think about the bonding time as a parent. I mean, you need more than 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and to really, I think that, being that my background is in human resources, you think about employees perform better when they're able to actually take that time off and not feel guilty about it. And then to be able to be paid for it, that's a huge benefit. And then the childcare piece, right? It's like to be able to afford childcare is so important. You can't do your job if you can't afford it. So, or you can't have a job. And a lot of people move here and don't have family to help watch their kids. And so we definitely have some work to do here.
I don't know about when you were raising your beautiful daughter, Laeisha, but now when my kids, now thank God they're both in public schools, but when I was raising, there was at one point $3,300 for both of them to be in school while I was, that was like college, and most of my, if not all of my paycheck, probably a little more.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about this yesterday. It was when my daughter was 2.5, $2,500 a month for daycare, and it's like, I'm like, how did I even afford that? It's so expensive, and now she's 22, and it's still just as expensive. So.
She's still expensive.
Yeah, still expensive. Yeah, but it's insane, and you kind of almost lose hope, and that's the last thing, especially as a new mom. We could go into that all day. It's like all the emotions and everything we go through, and then just to have that little bit of security to know, okay, I'm working, and I can still take care of my child, and I can still pay those things, and then feel like I'm actually.
It does give you that hope.
It does.
Pull you out of that postpartum. Well, speaking of parents, do y'all remember this video of a BBC dad? Okay, this was actually, I can't believe this was 6 years ago when it broke on the internet. So I'm a very important man, and I'm talking about what's happening, and and there's my little person. This is what. It's
the next one that comes
pushes
in on
the kid back, like, get away from me. Then this is my favorite, when the one comes toddling in on the.
My most favorite is when the wife comes in.
And she just grabs him.
Yeah, I cannot even believe that was 6 years ago. I mean, I just remember, I remember feeling like, somebody gets what's going on in the lives of everybody, right? Yeah.
I remember getting angry about this because the way the presenter on the BBC kind of teased the dad, like, oh, you've got this, it was this like boys club of, like, I can't believe you let that happen. And I'm like, forget the bad words in my head, these guys,
Yeah, but he had a great attitude about it.
He did. Yeah. He really did. And then there was the whole thing that the reason why he didn't get up is because he didn't have pants on. on.
Right.
And
Not true,
he
I heard,
did
but I
have
don't know.
pants
Right,
on. And
right.
so, but I like the fact that he just kept rolling with it. And he said that he thought it would be unprofessional if he got up. But, you know, hey, that also just says that that's real life. These things happen. And then here we are, fast forward, we all end up going remote and we're on Zoom and
Not
who
wearing
knows
pants.
what's happening.
Not
We're not
wearing
wearing pants. It's like, you know, yeah.
Right. I just have my cats that appear, the Jims, Jim and Jimmy.
Yes!
They are so cute. They just love the camera. They've got to be seen. So that was kind of the precursor, I think, for a lot of us to show members of our family, whether they're
Yeah,
animal, kids,
exactly.
or otherwise, coming on. But my kitten Jim, baby Jim, would come on quite often when he was little. Now he's a little bit older and he's sleeping more or something.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I love that. My cat, guaranteed, will always jump up in the camera shot right behind
So
me.
cute.
Yep.
Well, all of this really could be a moot point if this next
yeah.
story really happens. An asteroid apparently is coming Valentine's Day 2046. This is according to NASA. An asteroid the size of an Olympic swimming pool has a small chance of barreling into the Earth on Valentine's Day 23 years from now, according to scientists.
So no gifts have to be given.
I mean,
23 years from now.
1 in 560 chance of impact. Now, those are numbers a little too slim for my taste.
Yeah. You're worried?
Look,
It's not hitting Seattle, right?
Right.
You know,
I mean,
and it's Valentine's Day. I mean, how can they even predict
You
that?
go together.
right?
Look, I'll be 83. It might be that I'll want the asteroid to go. It's going to save on funeral costs for the family. I'm just saying.
The part of me is like looking at the broader implications of like what it would do to the environment as a whole.
Okay,
Right.
fine.
Crap. Like, are we gonna have like dinosaur status situation? I mean, I don't know. Olympic-sized swimming. Either way, I have faith that NASA they have a program with JPL called the NEO program, Near Earth Objects. I'm hoping they'll blow it up.
Yeah.
I love when you nerd out.
I love it too. I was just thinking that. I'm like, oh, you're going to teach us something. This is cool.
I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know. Somebody call Ben Affleck. We need Armageddon this
Right.
thing.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that'll be interesting for sure to see
Or
what
we
happens.
could end
with
up
that.
like, what's the Will Smith movie where it's like he's just the only one there and he has a dog? What's that movie?
Oh.
Yes.
I
I
Am
Am
Legend. I'm
Legend.
like,
Yeah.
or it could end up that way. When I heard this, I was like, took me back to that movie.
I don't know.
Destitute.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We shall
On
see. We'll
that
keep an
note.
eye on it.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on it.
We're going to definitely keep an eye on that one, and we're going to solve it here on New Day Northwest.
Excellent.
Ladies, thank you so much for spending
Thank
time with
you.
me today
Yeah,
and
thank you
doing
for
this. I
having us.
cannot wait to have you back. And also, thank you all out there for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content. You can always send us an email, share your thoughts, let us know what you think. But most importantly, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.